Hi guys, welcome back, Crafting Paradise with me, Sid, and following on from the live stream, the mob spawner's doing okay. It's as I said in the live stream, it's probably not the most efficient. It probably could have done with a couple more floors or something adding to it, but it's certainly dropping mobs. I'm kind of AFKing here when I want to run it, and if we just F3 you'll see we're getting the older mob drops coming down, and plenty of endermen, which is always nice. Oops, picked up a bit of rotten flesh there. So we've got 6 ender pearls already, bit of golden chest plate, stuff like that. Now I am going to have to put a system in here to store that a little bit more efficiently, because eventually that little chest is going to overflow. But today what I want to do is try and complete this thing. How are you going? Let's have a little bit more. I'm just basically running the extractor on the rubber wood at the moment. So we got this done in the stream, so this is the next floor up. So the next thing we need to do is to get the next floor in on here. So I'm going to need to grab a whole load of cobble. This is going to go out one, and then we can aim to get the dome. I'd like to get this entire structure done this episode, so we can actually start concentrating on the questing more and less on the building a little bit. So yeah, the plan is to... These trees are going to have to come out, so let's get them sorted for starters. I also want some rubber that I haven't processed yet as well, because I just realised that there's a use for that rubber, which will become apparent possibly a bit later on in this episode if I can manage to get everything done. So we'll just have these out of the way. So chisel again, and we are going to have another layer of this stuff going around, but it's going to be one out. I should probably get some dirt actually, and probably I'll drop that rubber off and stuff as well while we're at it. And this dirt's just a lot easier to shift. Dirt. Keep the rubber wood. You can go in there. Find somewhere to stash some wood. There we go. That'll do for now. Because once we've got this structure done, we can actually start, as I say, to concentrate somewhat on the hardcore questing mode, and also somewhat on more on the quests, I should say. We'll have a little bit more in the way of resource to play with. So this is going to be out another level like that. You can go out my way, out my life. I don't want you anymore. So that can go there. Then we can get that there. This is always fun. Yep, got it. Okay, we'll stick you there, and we'll stick you there, and I mentioned, oh, I can't actually do that, damn it. I'm going to have to drop a little walkway, I think, around, and then we can pop you there. Torch, thank you. And so on and so forth. So I'm going to continue building this around the edge here, and I will be back once we've got a little bit more progress done. So see you in a little while. Okay, just a quick update on the situation. I'm ready to take out this lot. However, I am going to need to use a couple of ender pearls, and I need to probably go and get some wool. I don't think I've got any or enough. Let me just have a look. I'm probably staring at it. Actually, to be honest, most likely not. There's one piece there. So I need to divest myself. Jesus, my inventory is such a pigsty at the moment. Oh, you can go. Where's my valuables? There. You can go in there as well. Let me just get rid of what I can. Find the shears. Shears. Thank you. I'm not sure. It varies from mod pack to mod pack. I'm going to just take that with me and see if we can't use that as well. I sincerely doubt we will be able to, but you can go in there and you can go in there. So I need sheep. So I'm going to need common forest. I think is probably going to be the best biome to load up for this, and maybe plains as well. So what we've got up here is kind of a catwalk situation going on with branches going out here, here and here. This is going to have a elevator here and one on the floor below and one on the floor above. So that's how we're going to access those. Let's take the plains out, put the common forest in, and oh man, look at that badness. Let me just get that off. 3A, come on, load for me. Do I even go down here at this stage or not? I think we should be all right. We'll take it steady, find some sheeps. Oh, hello. Ow. Stop it. Right. One hostile down. Where did your drops go? Multiple hostiles to go, I presume. Anyway, I am going to hunt around here for some sheepies, and I'll be back in a bit. The single-use firinets do work without a launcher, so I am going to go and grab the other three, and we will grab a couple of sheeps and possibly cows or pigs, I don't know which yet. Where did I put them? 1, 2, oop, not a disc. Right, so that's a sheepy, we need another sheepy, and possibly, how do you think a cow might be? Cows might be a better option. It's not brilliant out here, but anyway, we've got one sheeps. We'll be back once we've got some more and some more livestock. Okay, I'm just trying some alternate biomes. So this is, oops, I unloaded it before I went to sleep for the night. This is a moor biome, eventually. Taking a while to load. Well, we'll go and explore it. Didn't want any nasties, things like that. I love the way Lucian's done the interfaces to these things, so you can get into these biomes dead easily. This is going to be brilliant for Botania flowers. What I would really like, though, is some sheepses. I've got enough, I think, for two elevators at the moment, and I need 3. It's always a way, isn't it? You've got enough for some of what you need, but not for all of it. Lots of interesting ores to exploit from around here as well. And I'm going to continue looking around, see if I can't find any sheepses about. So I will be back in a moment. Well, the moor was a washout. I'm going to have a look at the field. see how that one goes. So again, a Botania paradise in terms of flowers for doing some Botania. Oh well, we've got a chicken, that's actually a start. The other one I didn't see a living thing in. So let's see if we can't find any sheep around here. Of course, with all these, oop, another egg, I presume. Oh, have you, or did you just pop out one out? I'll grab it if you did. Did you just pop out an egg somewhere? Maybe you didn't, I don't know. Anyway, check this one out for sheeps and be back once I either find some, once I've found some, or not, as the case may be. But it ain't looking hopeful. Of course, you can't see jack diddly for all the plants and stuff around here, so we may be lucky. See you in a mo. Okay, another biome, orchard this time. Horses and chickens on the field. Maybe more luck here. I'm just trying some of the more benign biomes, to be honest, because some of the ones we've got are quite horrendous. Oh, these are apple trees. Well, I suppose that's what you'd expect in an orchard, really. Again, Botania everywhere. Oh, the lava pool underneath there somewhere. Hello, Mr. Pig. Have you seen any Mr. Sheeps? You can normally hear them if they're going to be around the area. That field biome had some very interesting looking gorges and stuff as well in it. Quite a lot of interesting looking caving, so to speak. No, I think I'm going to have to go back to the forest and just wait for the damn things to eat grass. I had more sheep than anyone I've looked in so far. Anyway, I'm going to continue the quest for sheeps and, more importantly, wool, and I will be back when I've got enough wool to make the 3 elevators I need just for the time being. I do actually need more ultimately, but 3 will get me around. But this base is starting to look pretty nice. Well, I think it's looking nice for now anyway. Yeah, back in a mo. Okay, I think we have enough wool now. Man, that was painful. Let me get rid of you. Those can go over there. I need 3 ender pearls. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we'll recoup those fairly quickly with the mob spawner. And what we're going to make is 1 elevator, 2 elevators. Sorry, I'm doing count from Sesame Street now, which is probably not normal by any stretch of the imagination. So we've got 3 elevators, we've got 5 wool spare, which I will need more at some point, but picked up all sorts of crap along the way. So the next thing I need to do is to take out this dirt all the way across here, which should be a fairly quick process, and then we can get the first elevator in and working, get the roof on this, and aim to get the, what's the word I'm looking for, the Arboretum, I think is the correct phrase, up and running, and yeah, we'll be good. So I'm just going to whip out this dirt, get the elevators in, and maybe get the next floor in as well, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, got the wall done. I'm just filling in the dirt at the moment. This is going to have a double layer of dirt just because I haven't quite decided if I want to put like a little lake or something, a pond up here. And having a double layer of dirt gives me the option without having drips coming down to the room below. So it's a little bit extra work, but on the whole I think it will be ultimately worth it. Now I've also put the first layer of glass for the dome on because the glass itself, obviously mobs can't spawn on it, which means I don't have to worry about lighting that up. And we are almost, at least as far as this bit is done. So the only problem is, of course, here is this is not any grass, so what we need to do is use these couple of grass seeds I got sifting, and we'll let that grow and do its thing. Now we need to put the lighting in properly here. We've got this, we need to put the borders on, and I need some more of this glass I ran out doing the upstairs one to finish off that. So we need to sort that out, and some safety rails and lighting up here, and similarly some proper lighting down here, and again safety rails going round there. What I wanted to finish off with for today though was, oops, I've gone too far down, find somewhere to dump a load of dirt. So I'm going to need a couple of iron, I'm going to need a couple of redstone, I need some wood, and I'm going to need some cobble. Oh, and a couple of rubber. So what I want to do is make a new door for the entrance at the base there. Now, let me just get some of those turned into planks. The easiest, now the easiest way, and the way I would have done this, pardon me, in agrarian skies would have been drawbridges from Tinker's Metalworks. But we don't have drawbridges from Tinker's Metalworks, so we are reduced to sticky pistons. But there is a nice little thing called a big button in open blocks, which is basically 4 buttons. So if I got any smooth stone anywhere? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to turn those into buttons and do the big buttons, and that gives us that. Now the other thing we're going to need is, let's have a look what we've got for more glass. Have I got any glass there? Yeah. What options have we got with glass for the door? Go with that. And finally, gonna want a bunch of you. That should be enough. So what we can do is come out here, take off that for the time being. Now, where are we? That wants to come down. That's going to be the door there. Just get you out. So we may need to, well, we will need to come in one just to hide this away discreetly. So we'll have that and that with 2 of those on them, I think. Yeah, I mean, I know you can see the pistons, but, you know, at least you can also see out of the door, which is probably more valuable. Take a big button and stick it there. And then on this side, we'll just equalise that. No, it needs another one. Like that, and then we'll come over This will take those out of there, and make it imposing. We will pop that like that, and again our other big button will go here, and voila, simple door. Now what I do want to do is take out this this ladder here. No. Oh, sod it. I knew it was going to hurt, but sod it. Who cares? Just a bit of pain. And pain only exists in your head. And that gives us that ladder down on there. What I could probably do with getting, let me just go down here. This really needs illuminating a bit as well out here. It probably will get changed eventually, but for the time being we end up with that. And I really need to sort this inventory out. Seriously, big time need to sort it out. Let me just grab those, put that back, put you over there, and let's go look. Let me just also, oh no, I've got F7 on, so none of that is a problem area. So we could pop, no, that's not going to work. Well, we can do that for starters. Or did I just nearly walk off there backwards? That's it, that's all we needed, just a little bit of light. Right, well that's that. Let me just see how long we've been going for, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so up here, apart from sorting that glass out, which I still need to do, I'm going to need some safety railing that goes around here. And we also need to sort out lighting. We also need to sort it out down below and up above, but for now we'll content ourselves with just working on this level. Let me change you over to that. And then we need to, let's have a dozen of those. That should give us plenty. And then this just runs all the way down here like this. Similarly on this side. Obviously this is only one block high, so if I get to the point of having things like Boots of the Traveller or any of the good jumping one-step boots, I will be able to get over that no problem, and I can get over it no problem now because it's obviously one block. So I could put another rail on the top, and that's an option I can look at for the future. But for the time being, I'm just going to get no bad microblock. We're just going to get a safety rail down here. Come on, give me the rest. No, naughty. I'm going to need to cook up a whole load of glass for that dome as well. That's the other biggie that's going to take a lot of resources. Now for lighting, what I had thought with my standard lighting design was something along the lines of, let me just get the right, is that the right one? Yep, there. And there. But no. There. And there. And there. And there. And then we can pop these in like that, which will give us like a strip light effect here. So we should be able to take out you, probably you, and you, and then here I'll be a little bit more conservative with glass. Glass is cheap, glowstone is not so cheap. So that should give us lighting there, but we've still got an issue here. Well, let's deal with one thing at a time, shall we? So we've also got an issue there. So let's have a look how that's going to, we've got, we can do, well, the obvious thing to do would be something along the lines of one of those there. Well, no. I mean, this is completely dead space anyway, so all we're doing is just stopping stuff spawning. Now, the other thing I could have done would have been to now I suppose I could. Let me just try one thing for these rails. Let me turn you into that. Saw, and one of those. So that's another way of getting, we can get like 16. Now I could run that all the way down here. Which I actually like the look of that, to be honest. May need to do something there in that corner, but that's kind of secondary really. Let me chop those up. And then chop them up again. So see how far this will take us. May need to get some more glowstone built, but so I'm just going to continue getting this lit up, and you can see the kind of processes I'm using to design the lighting, and I mean realistically they're unnecessary with this, but you know, they look nice, and for me it's all about the looks. Function, not form over function, it is a form before function sometimes for me, because that's just the way I like to build. What more can I say? So we'll get this hammered down, we'll get the lighting on this level done, and that will probably be an episode, I think. Then between episodes I will probably build the dome off screen, because they are horrendous to build. Let's be brutally honest. You know, I'm not actually sure whether I like that or not. After all of that. Well, I'll finish this off camera. This is, you can see the kind of thought processes that are going in here. And we're getting there steadily. We have got all the floors built now. Right up here, the grass is spreading lovely, so we'll be able to get the trees in up here once the dome's done, and that'll be our little nature area. We're going to do something with glowstone and shelves here. haven't quite decided how I'm going to do it yet. To store the spatial drives. I want an elevator to go in here, so we'll get this. This will be an elevator straight down, and obviously if you're coming in we have that door as well. And once we've got that done, which a lot of this, which as I say we can do off screen, we've got some power solutions to do. We really need to be pushing on and getting some of this, so that we should be able to do. Now we've got the mob farm. That is a similar thing we're going to need ender pearls for. That we could probably do now, to be honest. God knows that's manulinium by the looks of it, so hopefully not asking for manulinium. And we can try and get some of the more of these biomes defined, because we've got quite a few of those, and maybe even look at a few of these bits now. But you know, these are just like secondary quests. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully next episode will be slightly less buildy in terms of its buildiness, and a little more questy. But until then, thanks for watching. I'm just going to go and check, see whether I've got any more drops in here. Oh, a couple more ender pearls, carrots, lovely. So this definitely does need sorting out sooner rather than later. Oh God, get shut. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. So, bye for now.